All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Racer from Racer2 coming at you with some Rust Council beta information for the Xbox and PS4 console version of Rust coming in your face. All right, so today we're just going to talk about a few things about the update for the console versions for Rust. Although it won't be a lot of information, it's kind of some storytelling information, so you guys can do what you want with it, and let me know what you think in the comments below after I try to explain what I'm looking at on the list. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys drop a sub and like. I am part of the Boyfriend Squad. It's myself, J Monkey, and BioLaser all wrapped in one big ribbon for you. Alright, hold on, let me... And Jade is, he is with me. Just, if I prompt him, he's just gonna break something, so I try not to prompt him as much anymore.
How did you know? That's exactly what I did. Come back outside and look at your sign. I spent all this time waiting for you. Come back outside.
Oh, where is he? I don't even see. Oh my goodness. This is why we can't have nice things. And this is why I didn't prompt him. Anyways, we're going to be talking about some information just pertaining to the Rust Council beta and what we found on the commit list and on the note list. So usually the last couple update videos I've been doing the note list, but we're going to switch back to the commit list since we got some new information on the Rust Council beta.
I'm so excited for this too. I feel like my head's going to explode.
I know, right?
We're so close to this thing. We are so incredibly close. Like, there's so many things that are pointing to it, and I mean, we've been following this pretty much since January, but like this one's, it's getting close. There's so many indicators that are just putting it towards a point, and I want this so bad, dude. My palms are sweaty. I'm turning shades of purple now.
I know. Yeah. Everybody's waiting. Everybody wants to know the cost. I got a lot of people, just for the haters in the comments who are like, hey, he takes 10 minutes to say something. You know what? If you don't like it, then don't watch it. How about that?
Yeah.
All right?
Well, it's like we're excited about it, and we are trying to tell you the best way we can and try to show you the information as we get it. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So, you guys are used to the commit list and it looking like this, and how 13 days ago was their last post, I believe. And what is he doing now?
I'm sorry.
There he is.
Is it too loud? Is it too loud?
No, you're good. So we're used to this commit list and seeing all this blocked out information that D11 didn't want us to see, and we have nothing on here. We haven't had an update in 13 days. Now, recently it's been brought to our attention, and we found out that there's a new commit list for the beta.
Yeah.
So now D11 has branched off the beta version for Rust for the console, for PS4 and Xbox, onto another commit list. So there's two separate commit lists now. There's a console version one that we're used to. What they were intermingling the console version and the beta all together, and now they've moved over to the beta version commit list. Okay, that. Look at this, jeez. But so anyways, we had 15 days ago a couple updates. The beta branch, which is obviously this commit list that has come out, and a new commit 15 days ago that says file for Linux engine version. So it is our assumption, like usual, how we always speculate, since they made a new branch, we think that these guys are going to be coming out with this game soon, because now they're starting a new branch for the beta version of Rust for the PlayStation and Xbox. And with everything that's been happening recently, with no information being put out there, dead silence from Gary, dead silence from Facepunch, period, we think it's around the corner. My prediction was early July, mid-July, and I think that might be coming true, because
yeah, it's shaping up to be that way, man. Like, yeah. It really is. I hope it's sooner, but it really does seem that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, this last commit that they made for the beta version, when it said file from Linux engine version, Jade was telling me it might be something server related. I'm not sure what that lingo means, but do know that they've actually made a new commit list for the beta version that you can have public access to, and you can always copy the link up in the top here. Wow, he is just trying to be as obnoxious as possible. There he goes. And then I also noticed a couple more things. Since they made a new commit list, I'm like, okay, what are they going to do next? What is D11 going to throw at us? Because they haven't been sharing any information, and they probably have been knowing that we've been making videos about their game. And what happens? I look at this commit list, and then I look at the note list. Well, if you look at my prior videos for the updates, the Unity HDRP has moved up into the top slot in the note list in the progression status. And then they actually moved to the console version up. It was like the 10th in the planned, and now it's the 4th. So what this looks like to me, although the positioning of these items in a list for their statuses has changed, does that mean is it coming soon? I don't know. To me, I think it is, only because of what we have here. Them making a complete beta branch, because when you look at the other on PC, when they made different, like the car, they made the car beta branch, and they made the new building beta branch, right?
Yeah.
So now they're doing this for the console version, for the beta of Rust. So what I'm thinking is it's starting to shape up to be, hey, we're gonna release this soon, and boom, you know, that's it. I mean, take it for what it's worth. Although those are minor changes and a minor update, they really tell a bigger story than what you guys are looking at. I mean, when you start switching around, when you think about it, when you start branching off from the main version of a game and you're going into the beta branch and then you're having two separate ones you operate out of, you're actually separating resources for people, and the team is working in a very organized fashion on both versions at the same time. So you really have to put in perspective, like, what are they doing? How long is it taking them? What's the current situation? How are they approaching this? And when it comes to D11 and Face Punch, they've been really open about what they've been giving us about the console version. But as of recent, since we haven't got like an update from them on the main version, our main console version of the commit list, I think they're hiding something, and I think something's coming soon. A lot of people were saying that this game is going to reach beta in June. Is that the case? Maybe the end of June. I'm still going to hold to my July prediction date, but what do you think about it, Jade? Like, when you think about the commit list, them making a branch?
I think you're right. I think seeing a split in the branch. Think about it like this: a lot of people that watch us, or at least have watched our DayZ or are familiar with DayZ, right? So think about it. It's the same thing like DayZ. When DayZ comes out with an experimental branch, it's just that. It's a branch, like, and it goes away when the live update comes out, right? So this is the same thing, just like Razor2 was talking about. Like, when they had the modular vehicles for Rust, they created a separate branch. So only when they're ready to do so, to release, is typically when you see that type of movement. Now, we don't know for sure yet. We're just basing this off of, like, standard patterns for, like, development in games, because you split the resources onto another branch, you work it out, and then they merge with the main branch. That's how it works. So I mean, either way, it's a good sign that things are moving in the right direction. And man, I want this game so freaking
And I
bad.
mean, if you think about Rust, all like in the past and for PC versions and stuff like that, and updates that they've released in the past, I mean, it really. This is a pattern of behavior that they followed forever. You know what I mean? So we may not have the release date, but you can tell when they're starting to ramp up for something new, because every time they come out with a new version of something on the PC side, client side, they always do a branch off for the beta of whatever they're doing. So it's looking pretty good. I mean, although you know that's not pertinent. Well, I don't want to say it's not pertinent information. It's not that big of a update, you know, but it is pointing towards the direction of this game being released sooner rather than later. I just think that they're staying a little bit low key, and I think since we've been streaming this and obviously doing videos on it and giving predictions, they're trying to throw us a little bit off, you know. But anyways,
well, yeah, they don't want to like promise anything before. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Well,
there may be an issue they have to iron out or something.
yeah,
You know what I
that
mean?
and they're
Like,
going to be competing in a new space, so they don't want to release anything, you know. So,
that's very, very true.
you know, they're a very competitive. I don't want to say competitive. They're a very unique company, and they are good studios, and they do have good products, so we can trust them. And I think this game's gonna come to our consoles sooner or later. That's all I got from you guys, right now. I'll leave obviously the links in the description below to the note list, the new commit list for the beta, and the commit list that we've been looking at prior, just so you guys have access to it. I'm going to give you all the information that you guys need to stay up to date with this release of the beta Rust console version, maybe for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
We're all gonna be playing together. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it is gonna be dope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys drop that sub and like for myself and Jade Monkey. Make sure you check out our channels and our Rust playlists, and we'll get back to you soon.
I might have hit the helicopter.
You kind of did. That's all right. I'm gonna hit something for you.
Yeah. Do it. You won't.
You always do it, dude. Say it won't, pussy. Say it won't.
I love this game.
Oh man,
Look
wow.
at the debris falling. I love it.
I didn't even get hurt. Okay. All right, guys. Peace out.